Hello, I'm Dr Gareth Moore and I'm a puzzle and brain training author. But in this video, I'm not writing any puzzles, I'm solving them. In particular, we're going to be looking at this.
Hooray!
Adrift. And I'm going to be solving it along with Laura, who helps me write my puzzles.
Hello, here we are.
And
Look,
these
there
are,
they are.
Yeah, these are all our puzzles here, in these stacks here.
What fun.
But in this video, we're looking at this, not my puzzles.
Yes, someone else made this.
An adventure game written by Rita Orlov with illustrations by Amelia Leonards, it says.
Nice.
And I have backed quite a few of, well, all I think, apart from her first, of Rita's projects on Kickstarter, but this one was not a Kickstarter project. She had a few other games on there, and they're all beautifully illustrated. So when she made this available directly from my website, if I remember correctly, I thought I'd have to order it.
Nice.
So it is in, as you probably can see, quite a large, substantial box. So let's have a look inside.
It does look gorgeous, even just from the cover art.
I know. Oh, the art is always beautiful. I think.
It says a puzzle tale at the bottom of it.
Oh,
so do we know anything about this? Or
not really, no.
Any blurb?
I mean, maybe we do. It's just I haven't paid attention.
Oh my goodness.
Right. Okay. So there's a letter.
Okay.
And it says hello.
Hello.
And then
to
there's a credits card. Oh, read me first. Okay.
And
I have opened the box once before. Maybe that was on top.
Just to make sure.
Then there are yellow envelopes, green envelopes, well, singular, blue envelope, red envelope, very colourful.
Oh, and then bags. Oh.
There's a yellow bag, a blue bag, a green bag, a red bag, and they've got bits. Yeah, they've got bits in.
What gorgeous colours and
design
they're
fun, aren't
off
they?
the bat. Love that.
So should we start with Read Me First?
Let's start with Read Me First.
Adrift is a puzzle game presented in 4 parts. Start by reading the letter to receive your mission and then proceed to any of the 4 envelopes.
Cool.
If in doubt, begin with the envelope marked with the moon symbol. Let's do that one.
Okay.
Each envelope contains an illustration and a series of 3 poems. The poems must be solved sequentially, as the solution to each poem will reveal a clue for the next poem in the series. The illustrations will only be used in solving the 3rd poem of each sequence. There are also 4 satchels, those are the bags I guess, containing artefacts that correspond to each of the envelopes. The artefacts will not require assembly until the 3rd poem, but parts of an artefact may be used earlier in the sequence. It will be specified in the writing when this is the case.
Wow.
The 4 envelopes can be solved independently in any order, and the final answer of each envelope forms a phrase. Together the 4 phrases form a sentence, and once solved, submit this sentence through the link that's in this letter to verify your answer. And there are hints online. No outside knowledge is needed, but it's useful to take notes.
Wow, okay, and then we've got some credits.
Yeah, okay.
Lovely stuff.
So I've skimmed through this and always read it properly.
Yeah, so we'll see who's paid most attention.
But basically it says you've had a series of 12 dreams, split into series of 3 each, and each of those sets of 3, in other words 4 different sets, you've dreamt a beautiful ethereal woman, and then you've woken up and drawn an illustration of her and written 3 poems. And you're confident that there's some secret hidden message in there. So, can you help them find it?
Yeah, so the kind of framing devices that we are dream interpreters.
Oh yes,
we are dream interpretation experts. So this is what we're doing now. We're going to be interpreting each of these dreams, each of the 4.
So let's start with the moon, like it says.
We're starting with the moon.
Let's do the letter out of the way.
Well, I think off the bat it's absolutely beautiful.
It's pretty,
packaging.
Isn't it?
Okay. Shall we open the envelope?
Yeah, let's open the envelope. Do you want to do the honours?
Yes, I'd love to. I would be honoured. Ooh, okay. Just check there's nothing else in here. Oh, there is. Oh, there's loads. Right, what else? Okay, there we go. It's empty.
We trust you.
Okay, there we go. I'll give you the empty envelope.
By experience, we trust you.
So we've got, So we've got our 3 poems. Do we do know what order they go in? I'm guessing because of the
numbers of moons
on them. So that could.
So we've got 3 poems.
We've got 3 poems and then a painting, an illustration.
She said in the letter she apologised for not being a very good artist.
Gosh, they are beautiful, and I notice immediately that we've got some little symbols down here, so I'm sure they might come in handy.
So we don't need this until the final puzzle of each one. Is that right?
It said we don't assemble it until the 3rd poem.
Oh right, okay. But there are some. I can see where this would be assembled together. There's some lovely little jewelled symbols. I guess they're critical.
How pleasing.
And they must fit together in some way, mustn't they?
That's so cool, yeah. I would imagine that we're probably going to put...
Yeah, they do fit together.
Yeah. I was going to say we might be putting them together based on what we've got here in these pictures. But
well, we were told we don't need this till the 3rd puzzle.
Yeah.
And they helpfully have a 1, 2 and a 3 moon. So should we start with puzzle 1?
Let's start with puzzle 1. That seems a logical place, doesn't it?
Alright, okay. So there are some butterflies flying around the outside. And they clearly go blue, purple, black, yellow, green, red. And then there is some text. Which is a little hard to read with the colours behind it, but that's okay. Now, I'm not going to read all the poems. If you want to read the poem, you can buy the game and have a look at it in detail. But perhaps in this case, we're just selecting certain words based on the numbers of butterflies. There are a lot of red butterflies.
There are a lot of red
1, 2,
butterflies.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Are there 15 red words?
That's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, there are 19.
Okay.
Maybe we're selecting the 15th red word. If
Yeah,
we follow
so
the birds,
are we-
follow the... Yeah, we
So
follow...
I was thinking it's either going to be every third, for example, every third blue word, or the first 3 blue words, or something like that. But I presume the number of butterflies is going to help us to
So if
select.
there's 15, let's count the 15th red. 1, 2,
We're going
3.
backwards.
Well, this is the front of the trail, isn't it? They're going forwards through space and time here.
Okay.
That's the butterfly's bottom.
That's true.
I'm an expert on butterfly.
Right.
I was going to say genitalia, but that's not right, is it? Right. I'm not, by the way, an expert on 1, 2, 3. Every weird thing to be an expert on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be particularly, I suppose. 14, 15. Words.
Okay, words.
Words is the 15th red. And then
Okay.
green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we do. Well, words is a good first word, right?
Or a good last word.
Oh, that's true. Well, we can always reverse it if we're on the right.
Yeah, absolutely. Should
1,
we write this down
2,
somewhere?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Words illuminating. We could write it down.
Shall we? Because I feel
Do you want
like...
to write it down? Because
I
I
can
always
write it
write.
down. You
And
do
my
always write.
handwriting looks like a child's had an accident.
That feels like I've got quite a lot of pressure on my handwriting. Right, we've got words illuminating.
Yeah, and then we've got how many yellows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 follows. Maybe we've maybe you're right, maybe it is the other way around. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or maybe this is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What?
Right.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purples, which is what colour is purple? This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out.
Out.
And then 3 blues. 1, 2, 3 seek. So you were right. It obviously goes this way. And it would make. If you pushed your screen that on screen.
So what we've got written here is words illuminating follows what out seek, or seek out what follows illuminating words.
Right. So what is an illuminating word? Maybe we need to read the poem to work
Seek
out
out
what an
what
illuminating word
follows
is.
illuminating words. Yeah.
Sky is ageless. She begins all things, ends all things, and does not have answers to seek.
After water dries out and earth grows cold and still, sky will still be out there in her place.
Knowing this, she cries, for even her great power cannot stop what inevitably follows life.
Her flashing moods create the weather, illuminating the world with sun and cleansing it each time with her worries.
On the horizon, the absolute white of a coming storm, winter approaches, without sounds or words, and sky comes to claim that which is hers. Okay, so it says particularly relevant to the puzzle, I think. Illuminating her flashing moods create the weather, illuminating the world with the sun. So, seek out what follows illuminating words. So, any word that is to do with illumination,
Do you
presumably.
think so?
Yeah, so the word after sun is and.
The word after,
What other words are there to do with sun?
well, illuminating, flashing.
Yes, okay, let's find all of those words. Do you think sky counts as illuminating?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, we'll miss that out then. And then you could keep a note of the things after illuminated words. And does not have answers to seek. After water dries out and earth grows cold and still. Sky, so will.
You think sky again? I thought we ruled sky out.
Okay, then forget, you're right. Will still be out there in her place. Knowing this, she cries, for even her great power cannot stop what inevitably follows life. Her flashing, so moods,
Moods.
create the weather, illuminated the world with the sun, and cleansing it each time with her worries. On the horizon, the absolute white of a coming storm, that doesn't illuminate. Winter approaches without sounds or words, and sky comes to claim that which is hers. What have we got? Of and the moods. I reckon we need sky then, maybe?
Okay, so if we had sky,
But we'd also add is will. Maybe it's maybe we misunderstood. Maybe it actually refers to a different poem. It refers to the next poem, doesn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
Is that right? Let's have a look at the next poem.
I reckon it refers to the next poem and I've misunderstood.
Yes.
Okay. Here there is the quiet of a single sparkling snowflake in the stillness of clouds and stars.
Ah, it takes a discerning soul to see these radiant shapes gifted from the skies overhead, a brilliant match to the moon's vibrance. There's lots of quite illuminating words in here, aren't there? Reflected in the waves of the ocean.
Those who do not absorb the vivid symbols of night glowing on the canis above will never fly with lustrous winds, for they cannot appreciate the beauty of the light.
Ah.
Dot, 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 dot.
Dot, 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 dot.
Right, so we're taking words. This is why there's a sequence. We're taking
Here
words
we go.
after.
Illuminating
Yeah, we're
words.
not on the same puzzle.
Shall we
Okay.
decide what some illuminating words are?
Sparkling.
Yeah.
So we've got snowflake. And then a star, so we've got it. Radiant, so we've got shapes. Do you think skies? No, I don't think so. Brilliant, then we've got match. What about vibrance? Moon's vibrant?
Yeah.
Oh no, just moon. So moon is the illuminating word, right? And then vibrance is the actual
I think
word.
vibrance is an illuminating word. And then the next word is reflected.
Okay, so it's just you reflected. We can always commend it. And then you've got vivid. Maybe that's it as well. So then you've got symbols.
Oh, hang on. We've got something cool coming up here. I'm going to show you in a second.
And after glowing, we've got on.
Yeah.
And after lustrous, does that count?
Yeah, we've got wings.
And then the beauty of the light. That's dot. And then dot, 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 dot at the end.
Dot.
Come
So,
on, what have we got?
I think wherever we've got it is probably not correct.
Yeah, it came after stars.
Stars. They're not sort of adjectives, but if we remove that, we
Okay.
get snowflake shapes match reflected symbol on wings.
Symbol on wings. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we go on to the third poem.
Yeah.
And we've got the snowflake pieces. Let's zoom out. We've got the snowflake pieces and we've got pictures on here. So hang on, let me get the snowflakes back on the
Oh, were these snowflakes?
Well, I figure so because of this, right?
Yeah. So, snowflake shapes match reflected symbol on wings.
Okay.
Shall we read this third poem?
Yeah, okay.
And then it might illuminate the last bit for us.
I see her shadow, the spirit of the skies, amber eyes focused as she rides the air currents. She does not land, but hovers, weightless, and takes my appearance with calm. Not the strongest hurricane could move her, and when she speaks, her voice rings like 1,000 bells.
The winged ones will show what parts belong together.
Oh yeah, okay.
But snow on skin will always be the only sign of order. Bring to life this icy wheel from inside out, go round and round. The shapes will be your key to this, through them the truth is found.
Okay, so that's telling us how to assemble stuff,
Yeah.
right? Before I can blink, she vanishes from view. A frosty gust behind her, leaving as quickly as she came. Then a silent flake gently landed on my cheek. I see its form so clearly as it dissipates. The outer diamonds fade away. The rings follow, leave no trace, and an odd perfume of love lingers. Before the centre too disappears, only a wet dew remains, a mere memory of a form that was once there.
So it sounds like it deconstructs pretty quickly, but I think once we've constructed it, we're probably going to want to keep it together. So, shall we build a snowflake? Do you want to build a snowflake?
Come on, let's go and play.
Okay, we're big Frozen fans, by the way. Okay.
Yes. So it's to do with the picture. So it's focus on the picture.
It's to do with the picture and...
There are wins.
Yes.
Hearts and pluses. And, oh, maybe we're just looking for snowflake symbols. No?
So our clue, just to remind you, our clue here said, snowflake shapes match reflected symbol on wings.
Okay, let's just find a piece. So we've got various pieces with letters on, and we've got one central
Sort of
snowflake.
central snowflake.
And then we've got hearts. 1, 2. How many hearts have we got? Let's put them down here. 1, 2, 3. And some of them have got arrows, and some of them have got letters and symbols. 4. They do have a way up because, you know,
Rotation of the letters.
there are 5 hearts. Boom, 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 boom. There are 5 hearts. Oh, 6 hearts. I can't see this one.
Oh, I see. And this telling us how it came apart tells us which order to start in, doesn't it?
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, because it says that the outer ring melts first. And it tells us where we're going with
3,
that.
4, 5.
So we should have 6 of each.
Well, we've got 4 of the circles, and we've got 6 of everything else.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that will make sense, though, because you'll have more gaps to put it in. So it says here, it dissipates. The outer diamonds fade away. So it's diamonds last.
Yeah.
The rings follow.
Yep.
Leave no trace, an odd perfume.
Of love lingers, so the hearts remain.
Yeah, so the hearts remain. So we've got to start with the hearts, is that right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
So how do we do that?
Really, really good question.
And what does this say? Snowflake shapes match reflected symbols on winds.
Why reflected symbols?
Is it things opposite certain letters? They all have a... No, they don't all have an X or a star. Oh wait, there's circles. We do the we do that. Wait, what are we doing first? The hearts first.
The hearts first.
The heart shapes. Maybe we do the... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the outside. Maybe we do them in the opposite of the symbol. So we take the heart, and opposite the heart here we put this symbol R. Let's just put the R at the top. I've got to pick one orientation and go with it. And then opposite the heart here, we put the X here. See what I mean? I know you smashed that.
Sort of. I'm just going to say now, there was something, I may have misinterpreted a clue here, but there was something about the flesh which makes me think that snow on skin will always be the only sign of order. Is that to do with only the ones that are shown on top of her?
Well, there's 6 of them, and we need 6 though,
Yeah.
right?
No, I just wondered if maybe that was a clue or something.
Oh, maybe. Shall I try this?
Yeah, I'm just reading this again. The winged ones will show what parts belong together.
Triangle.
Snow on skin will always be the only sign of order. Bring to life this icy wheel from inside out, go round and round. The shapes will be your key to this. Through them the truth is found.
Yeah, it was inconsistent the way up I placed that.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm assuming that the heart points out this way. It could equally point in, unless there's a picture of a snowflake somewhere that we should be adhering to. And then here, last 2, I've just done this one, heart opposite the star. And then we've got a heart opposite the moon. So this is still possible all the way through, which has got an arrow.
A question. When you say the heart opposite the moon, what is the heart that you're referring to?
The heart picture on the butterfly. It's opposite the moon. And this heart picture is opposite the teardrop.
But what significance does that have in the way that you're assembling this?
Well, it gives an order in.
Oh, so you're going around them like
Yeah.
this? Right. Okay, sorry, yeah.
So yeah, that. Look, it says S. If we look round, it says S, E, C, R, E, arrow.
Secret.
It's going to be secret, right?
I would imagine so. Okay, great. Sorry, I didn't understand how we were matching those up, but that makes more sense.
Do you think that's right?
I do think that's right. So then we go to...
So the heart was opposite the things. Let's start over this corner. What comes next then?
Or do you want to start where the arrow is? Actually, it doesn't matter, does it?
I'm just meaning I need to orient it the same way.
Yeah.
So next to the what's the next symbol? It's
so then it was the arrows, rings in the middle.
Oh, the rings are in the middle.
Yep. The outer diamonds fade away, so the diamonds are on the outside, so the rings follow.
Oh, so how's that going to work? I may have done this wrong then. I don't know how they fit together.
Would you not attach one to each?
There's only 4. And look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And just for the record, we've also got 2 secret ones that Gareth's hidden just off the side of the camera.
Do you know what? I did a puzzle pint once. I was just a puzzle meter thing, and our team, which usually does really well, got really stuck. And eventually I discovered a piece on the floor I dropped. Because we got to cut them out.
It happens to all of us, and the only reason I saw that is because there's a beautiful little beam of sunlight that you can see here, and it happened to just be illuminating one of the little bits of snowflake. So there we go. Right, so we've got 6 pieces.
I haven't finished my story. And
I'm
then
so sorry,
we got stuck a bit later. And there was a second piece I dropped on the floor.
Oh wow! So
and
you
cut it out.
didn't learn your lesson at all.
No.
Cool, good to know.
Right,
so I'll keep my beady eyes on Gareth for this.
So circle. Wait, what are we doing now? Circle is opposite star for this corner, and this is where I put this one. So we'll put circle opposite star. So I'm looking for this. Okay, I was just clearing my brain there. Star here. So T.
Okay. And then so we're going up here.
Yeah.
So circle opposite oval.
Yeah.
Or that sort of leaf shape.
Yep.
This is quite complex, isn't it? So then here we've got circle opposite X. Then I can't see because you've got the. So we've got circle opposite triangle.
Have I lost that one again?
Have we got the triangle? No,
Yep,
it's there. It's all right. And then
circle opposite teardrop.
Teardrop.
And the other one must be moon. Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
What does that say?
So where did our arrow finish? Because we got almost all the words of secret.
Yeah, we had.
And then we get an arrow.
E, C, R, E. Oh.
And then does that mean? And if you see there, If you angle those,
Secrets.
Actually, yeah, I was going to say that arrow. Actually, if you angle it, it points towards the T.
Secret.
Secret.
Maybe it's the other way. It must be the other way. Secret. S soft.
Secret soft.
I'm not sure if I've done this correctly, but we'll probably be able to puzzle it out anyway, won't
Secret soft, and then so we want to do the final bits with sort of the diamonds.
Yes, so circle's opposite star here. So let's connect this to the diamond being opposite the X, right? And then the diamond is opposite the triangle, right?
Where did we start? Did we definitely start in the right place?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Like in the same place, whether it's the right place, I don't know. This way. I wanted to get the orientations matching. These are nice little pieces. Look at this lovely starflake resemblance.
So cool.
And the
diamond opposite the moon.
Yeah. It's amazing how these things just sort of sometimes you just cognitively have to work out what you're doing all over again. And the diamond opposite the
teardrop.
Yep. And then we've got the
brute force. Diamond
opposite the star. And finally we have the diamond opposite the that symbol.
I would have called that a leaf, and that looks like a full stop to me. So we had secret soft.
Yes.
And so we just want another letter.
T soft sap sape.
If we do it the other way around, secret soft HEPAST. Past. Secrets of the past.
Secrets of the past. As opposed to secrets of the
past. Secret soft. Yeah, secrets of the past.
Okay, let's write that down.
Let's write that down. So that's
what a beautiful snowflake that is.
That is absolutely gorgeous, and the poem implies that we deconstruct it, but I don't want to do that. Secrets of.
Oh no, I think the poem was just telling us about it.
Past. It was just to tell us what order it goes in. Okay, so there we go. So that was our first of 4 bags, and it's given us secrets of the past.
Alright, so that's the first of the puzzles in this Adrift box completed, the first of the bags, and we've made this beautiful snowflake. It's actually really is
Look at us, it is gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. Clever, really nice.
So we've got more to come. We're going to split these into one video per bag, I think, because that obviously is going to work nicely. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll join us in one of the future videos when we come back and look at one of the other bags in there. Or enjoy one of our other videos as well. They should appear in a playlist somewhere in the middle here towards the end. But there we go. Do like, do comment, do subscribe, please. That would be great.
Yes, leave us comments. We love comments.
But for now, for this video, I guess all that remains then is for me to say goodbye.
And for me to say goodbye.
Bye. Bye.